The guy that rejected me in college came onto me at a party 2 years later, so I rejected him back and it destroyed his ego. Now all of his friends are attacking me. I spent most of my childhood and early adulthood focused on education. I'm not naturally gifted, so I had to focus and work hard as my parents encouraged me to. Things finally slowed down later during college and I found myself being more social. There was a guy, Nathan, in my social circle whom I liked, so I asked him out. He laughed when I did, but he said it was just so unexpected, and that's why he laughed. Still, it kinda stung my chest. He declined and said he wasn't dating at the moment. Spoiler alert. He was definitely dating, just not me. Regardless of the hurt from the rejection, I moved on, and I got a good job out of my hometown, partly based on my good school performance and connections through internship. Two of the women from work in their 30s, let's call them Tanya and Stevie, hung out with me a lot and got me to come out of my shell more. They told me to start coming to the gym with them because they were tired of seeing me looking like a twig. I had a lot of fun and improved my body drastically, and whenever we would go out, Tanya and Stevie would be really good wingwomen and got me out of my shell. I'm still a bit awkward, but much more comfortable in social situations now that I've got some experience. This happened over the course of 2 years. I wound up asking my job to work remotely to be closer to my family and got approved as long as I travel back to the office quarterly for important meetings and stuff. So now I'm back home again. A few weeks ago, I went to the grocery store, and I ran into Nathan, the guy that rejected me in college. Turns out, he's raising a kid on his own now and generally doing well for himself. We ran into each other again at a mutual friend's party later. This is when he asked when I was gonna ask him out again. I said the thought hadn't really crossed my mind, and he seemed offended. I said I'm not interested and thought that was that. I did kinda remove myself from the conversation quickly after that. Well, apparently, that wasn't okay to do. Nathan came and found me again and demanded to know why I'm not interested in him because you were interested 2 years ago. I told him that was 2 whole years ago, and he lied when he rejected me. So I haven't thought of him in that way ever since. He said a normal person would be over that and then said it's because he's a single dad, isn't it? I mean, honestly, I have no interest in dating single parents because I'm literally just now dating around. I don't want to have to deal with all the stuff that comes with a situation like that. But more to the point, I'm not attracted to Nathan anymore. I just simply don't see him that way. Am I crazy here? Like, why are his friends blowing me up because I don't want to date him? Tanya and Stevie are telling me that I don't owe him anything, but some of my friends at home are telling me to at least give him a shot. I haven't really talked to my parents about it, but my younger sister is saying I should try, and my older brother is telling me to trust my gut. I just don't understand why or how this has to be such a big deal. I spoke with my brother last night about what to do. I don't like the chaos of this situation. It's a lot of anxiety, and I feel the need to resolve it. To that end, after much consideration and my brother's agreement, I reached out to Nathan this morning and asked him if he would meet me for coffee tonight. I made it clear that this is not a date, and it's just 2 friends trying to come to terms with each other because I don't like all the messages and comments from his friends. Nathan accepted pretty quickly and said he'd like to clear the air about some things. The fact that he apologized for any craziness does give me some hope that our talk later will be productive.